What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Sir House of Jazz. Back again with another video for you. It's not a tutorial, but it's just a little video I just wanted to just make real quick to the, I guess I can just call y'all the House of Jazz YouTube family, I guess. I just wanted, Christmas is already passed, but still belated Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. Today's December 31st, 2017, so obviously it's New Year's Eve. So I just wanted to at least say Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you for all the supporters. Just thank you for a good year. This year was an interesting year for me. It was a very interesting year. Wound up being hospitalized twice. One time wasn't even really my fault. The doctors gave me something that shut my kidneys down, and I was in the hospital for 12 days. That wasn't even my fault. I went in there for something like this, and it turned into something like that. And they even admitted it was what they gave you anyway. And then all of a sudden having to have the emergency hernia that wound up being a double hernia surgery, and that was back in October. It's been an interesting year. And I haven't really, it's like, just even in my personal life, things have changed, ain't no need to just keep it a secret. It's like, for those who know, on some of my earlier tutorials, you saw my wife in them and whatever, and we mutually decided it wasn't working. So I through all between the two hospital visits and splitting with my wife and everything, everyone's fine, we all good and all that good stuff. But interesting year, man. Interesting year, but we're here. You know what I'm saying? We're still here. And the one of the good things that happened this year was this channel. It's like people, the overwhelming support of just doing piano tutorials. It's amazing. Some of you will email me sometimes or message me and tell me how much is really, I even had Shades Michaels, man. Shades Michaels, Slim Shady himself, make a video just saying just how wonderful that, being able to learn how to play songs. It's amazing that I didn't. And here, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. I am probably only within the last few years really starting to learn how to pick up songs by ear. I've always been, where's the sheet music guy? That's me. Like, where's the sheet music? Okay, well then show me how to play it. It's only been kind of recently that I've, really just decided to, let me just sit down and learn how to do this. And I'm going to tell you what started it. This is what really started it. My very first tutorial was Sweet November by Troop. And by the way, you can find that on my channel. You can tell it's my first tutorial. And I'm going to recreate that. That's going to be something I'm going to do. I'm going to recreate that tutorial, just like give it like a 2018 look, with all the graphics and everything, just for the fun of it once I get caught up. But the one that really did it was, I wanted to just learn how to play Forever My Lady. And that's the one, that's probably my second most highest rated video I have on here, on this channel. And I just wanted to learn it, and I was like, well, let me see. So I can't even remember. I can't remember because it's been about 3 or 4 years since I did that tutorial. But whatever tutorial I found online, I was like, nah. It's like, it wasn't right. I don't even know if it was on the piano. He might was playing guitar and calling out chords. I can't remember. And I was like, man. And then I just said, let me just really, really take a shot at trying to learn this by ear. Like, and it didn't even take as long as I thought it would. And so I posted that one up. And man, people was like hitting me up like, yo, thanks. Like, they just like, yeah, this was it. And I'm like, wow. But I just left it like that. If you look at my old videos, one video a year, one tutorial. Maybe if you was lucky, it was 2 tutorials in a year or whatever. And what sparked it was in 2016, it was the winter time, maybe October or something like that. I did one of my tutorials. I don't even know what song it was. And I had just mentioned, I said, well, if any of y'all been blessed by my tutorials and just like to just send a little donation, just a tip, whatever, here's my PayPal information. And you know who was the first person to send me money? This is why I always shout him out on my channel whenever I get a chance. P. Ellis. And anybody that's been a part of this channel for at least the last year, you know who P. Ellis is. That's Mr. Jodeci. He found me because of that Forever My Lady. And he had sent some money. And I was like, wow, I honestly did not think. I was like, nobody's going to send me anything. But it was just a quick statement that I made. And he sent it. But when he sent it, he asked for me to do a Jodeci tutorial. I don't remember what song it was. And I'm sitting there like, I've never really took requests before. I never did requests. But I was like, to myself, I said, man, this dude took the time. He didn't just send me $1 or, dude sent me like $20. Just like that. It was like, hey, man, if you get a chance, can you do... And I know it was a Jodeci one. I just don't remember which one. So, of course, in my mind, I'm like, of course I'll do that, man. You didn't have to do that. So, I did that. And in that video, I mentioned, I like to, shout out P. Ellis for, sending in this donation. And he asked me to do this, so I went on to do it. And the rest is history. All of a sudden, people started requesting tutorials and hitting up the PayPal. And I'm like... That was like, and it all started with P. Ellis just sending that first one, and I'm like, whoa! I said, this tutorial thing could really take off, and now y'all already know this year. So this year is, it really got it started, and so going into 2018, I want to just try to, build it up. I'm trying to get y'all out there to make videos of you playing songs you've learned from me. I've done several videos that wasn't even tutorials. This is me playing just to help inspire. I'd like to give a shout out to who I call my daughter in music now, although I'm still waiting for her to put up another video. But Lyrical Lexa, she was the first one to post a video with that. And then my boy Shades Michaels came up behind it, and I got a few of y'all out there saying y'all working on it. You're working on it. So, but I want to get that really up and running in 2018. I want everybody to be able to participate in this channel, and everybody get a chance to shine. If I know that you uploaded the video, you let me know. I will put a video on my channel so that this is people who are subscribed to my channel will go to your channel and watch your video, and we can just support each other. Almost have like an online concert in a way. They pre-recorded, but what I'm saying, and just enjoy the music that we enjoy. So thank y'all. Like I said, this was unexpected. I did not know this was going to happen. I always, used to hear stories about people making, earning stuff, money on YouTube and all that stuff. And I was like, that ain't never going to happen to me. And I'm like, and it's because of y'all support, man. I dumbfounded, man. Dumbfounded. But thank you. I just want to thank y'all. I have people on Patreon that are faithful to the Patreon. That's supporting on that, and if you haven't hit me up on that, I do have a Patreon. If you just as little as $1 a month, there are like over 70 tutorials that are available on Patreon that you won't see on YouTube. I always post the YouTube videos on Patreon too, don't get me wrong. When I upload it to YouTube, I make sure I send the link of that to Patreon. But there's about over 70 tutorials that are not available for the general public on YouTube to see. They're unlisted. But I shoot the link over to Patreon. So it's like over 70 tutorials that I have that you can't even see on YouTube. And if for as little as this $1 a month, $12 a year, you just pledge $1 a month, and you'll have access to those too, as well as the YouTube videos. And the one thing about Patreon, I can tell you this, the videos don't play the commercial, the ads, when you play them from Patreon sites. So that's another benefit if you want to look at it that way. I can pay $1 and I can look at all your tutorials without any commercials, although, so it's all good. But anyway, this video is almost 10 minutes, so I'm getting ready to sign off. I just wanted to wish everyone a happy new year. We're going to try to make 2018 big, and more of y'all, come on y'all, stop being scared. Post those videos of you playing that piano. Some of you think y'all have to sing when you play. You don't have to. It's cool if you do, though. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just you playing, just do it, all right? So, okay, happy new year. I'll catch y'all in 2018. Peace.